Welcome back to another episode of Drivers for Drivers. I'm Ken Cox. Behind the scenes, we have Arnel.
Hello.
And I wanted to thank Arnel. He does a lot for this. He puts a lot of cool stuff together, all these animations and all this stuff. And I just appreciate what you do here. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I always like putting the little extra bits.
Keys, I hereby grant you a full pardon.
You know, makes it interesting.
I think it makes the show. I really do. I think it's fantastic. Speaking of Thanksgiving is just around the corner. I think this comes out the Monday before Thanksgiving. So we want to say thanks to you guys out there on the road. Those of you that are heading home, be safe. Have a good time when you're home with your families. Don't eat too much turkey. The tryptophan gets you all tired and sleepy. If you're out there on the road, we appreciate you doing that. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself, and if you need something, obviously, reach out. Let us do what we can for you on that. What are your plans for Thanksgiving?
Usually, I visit my sister and my brother-in-law, and then he's really good at cooking, deep fries a turkey.
Oh, nice.
And then he does brisket, really good.
Delicious.
So it's just a lot of good food, and then it's we all eat it, and it's
My mom and sister, they do ribeyes. They don't like the turkey so much, so they do ribeyes. And I'm kind of thinking that might be the thing this year to do. Get some good beef. This year we're not doing too much. We'll have some family members come up from Nevada and just kind of low key go at it. I'm looking forward to the turkey. We'll see. Yeah. I'm excited to hear what you guys are doing out there on the road. If you're preparing your turkey dinner, let us know. Take some pictures, send it in. Let us see what you're doing for Thanksgiving. Those of you that are going home, take some pictures of your family, your friends, and what you've got going on for turkey. Is there something specific that you do for Thanksgiving that maybe is out of the norm? Let us know. Comment below, send it into my email, get on the Drivers Facebook page, something there along those lines, and let's see what we do as a team.
I like that. That's a really good idea. Let's see what everybody's up to and what they're doing.
Right. We kind of did something a little crazy before we put this podcast together. Kenny's out. He's doing his thing. So we put AI Kenny here, and it was wild. You throw some clips of that in here. I'm Ken Cox. Co-host today is Pretend Kenny.
Hey there, I'm Kenny Coots. Been in the driving transportation industry for 25 years, and I'm excited to join Ken today. We're going to dive into all things trucking, especially focusing on driver retention.
Kenny, what do you have for us today?
Well, Ken, today I thought we'd tackle a big topic. Driver retention.
Yeah, that was so crazy. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. I'm still kind of amazed by it. I'm anyway. This episode, I wanted to talk about my title. If you look at it, blow it up. If you look at it, it says retention. I am, my goal here is to retain drivers. It is not an easy goal to do. You guys out there kind of understand what I'm talking about. It's hard to find your forever company, right? Things change all the time. Things go up and down. Information doesn't get passed along like it should. So those are things that we are trying to mitigate and trying to take care of. I think transparency, trust, communication, I think those are pillars of retention. Transparency being probably number one. Obviously, trust is too, right? You gotta trust that your dispatchers, that your load planners, that company's got your back while you're out there on the road. And so, what kind of comments or improvements, rather, can Giltner be doing to help your relationship with Giltner? We got a fantastic team, both in-house and on the road, and we do a phenomenal job. But we want to take that step, and we want to go even better. We want we want to make this a place where you're we want to retire. it's not for everybody, and I get that. People will come, they'll try our program. They're like, okay, it's not really for me. We get that, but we want to make it, so that's why we want your input on that. Let us know. Send me an email, kcox@giltner.com, so we can come together and figure out to make the better move even more good or better-ester.
Yeah, it's the best as it can be,
Right? Like we always want it. We always strive for perfection. We always want to go to that next level. I don't like saying that, the next level. That was something that Orange County Choppers did, when they were doing their show. It's like, oh, we got to take it to the next level. And for whatever reason, it's like, it's cringy to me. but we want to make this a destination, right? Like a boutique trucking company. I don't know, but give us your thoughts on that. Even if you're not part of the team and you're just watching and you're just like, hey, you know what? I heard somebody say something along the lines 3 years ago that really stuck with me. Let's throw that out there and see what Giltner can do with it. I'm open, all ears. Anything that you throw out there to make my job easier so I can eat my bonbons and watch Netflix all day would be fantastic.
Nice.
It's not going to happen. They'll give me more work to do.
Yeah.
Also, just to remind you that Giltner's Adopt a Family is still going on. I believe you have until the 17th for company drivers, the 20th for owner ops to get those donations in. If you're not part of the team, you can stop by safety. You can come by the HR office here in Jerome, here at corporate. You can come to the safety office there in Jerome. We'll take clothes, we take food, we take all kinds of donations, and it's to help families through these seasons. So just kind of remember that. Yeah.
Nice. That's a good thing. We did a whole podcast about it.
Yeah, our last podcast.
We're slowly getting the word out about that too. So
Perfect.
the more people know, the more people donate, and we can see what happens this year too.
Yeah, and it's not just drivers. All the employees. You're sitting next door, and you're in logistics or you're accounting or you whatever, and you want to donate. $5 is $5, right? You're not going to miss that.
True.
$5 for somebody who doesn't have $5 is a world of difference. Mm-hmm. Totally get it. So yeah, get that going. I think that's all I've got for today.
Do you have a safety topic?
Safety topic for today. Yes. Let's pull out my paper here and check it out. Let's see. Take regular breaks and manage fatigue. Follow hours of service regulations and take breaks to rest when needed. Fatigued driving is a leading cause of accidents, and staying well rested is essential for safety. We have our hours of service, right? We have to have 10 hours off. During that 10 hours off, you should be getting at least 8 hours of sleep, right? A minimum. I think if you sleep too much, you're still groggy. If you sleep too little, you're too groggy. You want to make sure that you've got some activity in between there too. You want to be able to decompress and get rid of the stressors for the day. I think it's super, super healthy to do that. But make sure that you're getting that proper rest, a proper bed. If you've watched before and you've heard other people have said, make sure that you've got a good chair, a good seat. That's going to help you with driving fatigue. Make sure that you've got an excellent mattress. We've got mattresses here that can help. There's 1,000 of them on the market. A good mattress is essential, to getting a good night's rest. If you were snoring a lot, and if you're, just not getting the sleep you think you need, maybe it's a sleep test that you need, right? So make sure you're getting that done. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and being healthy. Get the proper rest you need.
Yeah, I think, when you don't get a full 8 hours of sleep, it's like you still can make it through, but it's not. You're groggy. You're not happy. It's
you're cranky. You're irritable, right? It's harder to deal with the stressors that are on the road already that are going to make you irritated. I know. I get irritated going to work sometimes, right? You guys are doing this all day, every day. So yeah, proper rest for sure.
Every time I get a good 8 hours, I'm like, oh, I feel good today.
Yeah, absolutely. closing thoughts?
Just get your 8 hours of sleep that you really need.
Perfect. Guys, we can't do this without you. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Weather's coming. Make sure you've got backups prepared properly. Thanks for what you're doing. Thanks for making the better move. I'll see you next time.